Homes underwater, rooftop rescues, and streets washed away. This is the worst flooding Brazil's seen in 80 years.
As you can see, the crisis is still here and it's very strong.
Relentless rain sent river levels swelling, with Brazil's Rio Grande do Sul getting the worst of it. Flooding has now decimated entire neighborhoods. Close to 150 people are dead, and more than 120 people are unaccounted for, according to local officials.
Ainda tentam ter vantagem, sim.
As some wait in agony for news of their loved ones, others are returning home, trying to pick up scattered pieces of their lives and livelihoods.
Primeira coisa é tristeza, né?
The first thing is the sadness and the dream and a life that we created there, and to have it taken away like that is heartbreaking. I don't even have the words, this farmer says.
É desolador, não tenho nem palavras para.
It's not just a financial loss, it's a feeling. The planting of a seedling, the little horse that you had there and that you loved more, and now you don't have anymore. So I can't even express myself. But in between all of the devastation, there are stories of everyday heroes. Like Fabio Nunez.
Nossa, ela tem muito gosto de pimenta mesmo.
Nunez is one of Brazil's top chefs. Normally, he'd be in his restaurant crafting new dishes. Instead, he spent the last 14 days rescuing people trapped in their homes.
We found people like after 4 days that they were just floating in the water, like on anything that they could hold.
And preparing meals to feed the newly homeless.
My family is here. Like, this is my hometown. I was born in that hospital right there. Yeah, it's important for me to be here because I need to be a better human, and the universe put me here right now so I'll help to rebuild, and I'll help to share their love.
And he's not the only Brazilian putting his life and dreams on hold. Pedro Tuchenhagen and Ivaldo Becker were training to represent Brazil in rowing at the Olympic Games in Paris. But they're pressing pause. Together, they decided to abandon their Olympic dreams to stay in Brazil and help their community.
Poder ajudar, não tem.
What motivates me so far is being able to help, Ivaldo explains. Help a person, rescue a person. This is what motivates us most now, gives us strength. If everyone thinks together, Ivaldo says, I think we can do a lot more. I think this is the time for us to come together and make a difference. And inch by inch, they are. They might not be in Paris, but they are embodying the spirit of the Olympic Games, inspiring others by being the best version of themselves.
Ellison joins us now here in studio. So, Ellison, this started about 2 weeks ago, and I know one of the big concerns they have there now, it's not only the weather, but it's also disease.
Yeah, I mean, there are so many layers here. And look, it was sunny in Brazil today, and our viewers could probably see that in the back of Fabio's interview. But even he said, we know this is temporary. More rain is forecasted in the coming days, and the river levels are so high. There's already so much flooding, and even where water has receded, the ground is so saturated that is incredibly concerning. Adding to that is this issue of diseases that have been spreading in the region for quite a while now. And look, scientists say everything that we're seeing happen in the Americas right now, as it relates to weather, as it relates to the spread of diseases, is tied to climate change. In this region, we've seen more devastating weather events in recent years, from floods to droughts. We've also seen viral diseases spreading more rapidly, like dengue. Right now in the region, the World Health Organization says they have clocked over 6 million cases of dengue, a lot of them in Brazil. And experts say that is tied to climate change, because as the climate is warming there, they say it's allowing mosquitoes to thrive and spread those sorts of diseases at a much faster rate.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app, or follow us on social media.